Oh, yeah, we have her on the show. Why don't we bring her on right now? Let's bring in Paige Bueckers all the way from Miami. Paige, we're so excited to have you on the show. I know we talked to you last season when you were watching and being an investor, but now being a part of this thing. What was it like making your debut for Unrivaled Season 2?
That was really fun, super exciting. It's just a really competitive brand of basketball. It's basically one-on-one in space. So there's a whole lot of competing, a whole lot of talking trash, going back and forth. Extremely physical. It's just really fun to play that way.
Paige, as you came on, I wasn't sure if you caught the defensive,
I heard
nod.
that.
I just wasn't sure because, you're a bucket, but you also played a little bit of defense tonight. Hey, what is the biggest adjustment? Obviously, Rakia has played, Kate Martin has played 3-on-3 last year, but what's the biggest adjustment switching from 5-on-5 to 3-on-3?
Yeah, I think the physicality won. We all know that the W is physical, but Unrivaled I feel like is even more physical than that. And then not being able to have help side, like you're basically on an island. So at points, you're going to have to be okay with getting cooked, but that's not to say like you're not going to wear defense with pride and try to just defend on the island and guard your yard and keep people in front of you. But at the same time, these are the best women in the world and you're competing against them. So that's a lot different for sure.
Hey, Paige, you better take that compliment from Candace. She don't say much about us Huskies.
No, thank you. I appreciate that for sure.
That's nice around here, but a lot of people, she mentioned your defense. A lot of people, I think, know your shot, but 75% of your shots right now in Unrivaled are the mid-range game, which is kind of where a lot of people are moving away from in the analytics world of layups and threes. So just talk about just living in there. Right now, you're the mid-range mommy.
No, yeah, I think it's going away from the game, so people don't really know how to guard it because not many people shoot it, not many people hunt mid-range shots. And I think it's the toughest shot in basketball to master. So to try from a young age to get to that, to get to the mid-range spot, make a lot of shots in that area. It's just hard to guard, and to be able to score at all three levels, it just makes you so much harder to guard. So to be able to have that in my game, continue to keep working on it, finding different ways to get to that space, I think it's tough.
Paige, you're in your early 20s, but you have someone on your team that is 19 years old who is dominating. That pick and roll that you all have, that connection that you're developing early. Talk a little bit about Malanga and her contribution, her dominance in the paint.
Yeah, it's just hard to believe that she's only 19 and like the future is just so bright for her. Like this is the worst she'll ever be and she's already amazing. And just I think what I've learned about her is her IQ for the game, how smart she is and how much she thinks ahead. And to be able to be that athletic, be that tall, defend 1 through 5, score in the paint, score outside, score in the mid-range, but I think her best attribute is her passing. So just to be able to have all those aspects in one player at such a young age and somebody who's like a student of the game, she's constantly working. And at 19, I just showed up to the gym, I ate cheeseburgers and tied my shoes and got out on the court. Like I didn't do all the activation stuff, so she's already way ahead on that stuff. So yeah, the future is super, super bright for her.
Not Paige Bueckers. Okay.
Hey, yo, that's got fire.
Okay, so y'all got a young squad. Like that's what's being talked about the most. Does that give y'all a little added chip on your shoulder? We've watched now Chelsea Gray do what she does. We already know the greatness that Chelsea Gray is. We've watched Stewie do what she does in Unrivaled. We already know the greatness. Does y'all, being this young group, kind of put a chip on your shoulder that you want to show that you can run with the vets of the league?
For sure. I think even tonight, like the other teams talking trash, talking to the refs, like these are kids, man. They don't need these calls. I'm like, kids, like don't disrespect. When the ball goes up, being able to hoop, there's no age discrimination. So like that's just how we feel. And I think the youth, we can use that to our advantage. Like it doesn't necessarily have to be a negative thing. I feel like we have people who have experience in 3-on-3 basketball, and we just have hoopers that just want to win and compete and play with each other, and we're very unselfish. We already have great chemistry. So I think that, I mean, age doesn't matter.
Listen, I picked y'all as my way too early champs, so prove me right, Paige, man.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Paige, age is just a number. We're so excited to watch you guys continue to grow this season. Thank you so much for coming on. Congrats on the win. We'll see you next weekend.
Thank you. And thank you, Candace. Appreciate the defensive shout out.